Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ruins 2. I'm your Game Master Darius. Another morning, another day worth of questing. We have finished off the arena. It was alright. Let me double check here real quick. I have five warp scrolls. I think we're set. As we go into the old ruins. In the past, there was a band of adventurers who defeated the dragon, but in their hubris they angered the gods and remain on this earth as vengeful spirits, unable to move on to the next world. I am Neri the Archer, one of those spirits. Pray, set me free. Or... oh boy. Wait. I know this layout. This is it, isn't it? Oh, this is the original. It is. What with the whole... I don't remember the weird lizard thing there, but hey. And then there's this little closet for no particularly good reason. Oh, that's cool. Murder. I like that. I always do love that when it, like, even if it's just the littlest thing of a reference or whatnot, but to make it so as the one of the dungeons is quite literally, oh hey, remember the last game? Yeah, that. So that means, somehow I'm doubting that they're gonna make it so as the dungeon is one where you originally faced the dragon in the first game is where you face off against the heroes. Somewhat doubting. But you never know. Ring of Vitality. Okay, turn around. That's a very smug looking griffin. Alright. I mean, if I really wanted to, I won't lie, when it comes to some of the other dungeons that we've been facing off against, it's kind of been like, okay, let's go, let's just get this over with. Yeah. But now that it's like the actual dungeon from the first game, it's like, I kind of want to actually explore it all. Even if I probably know exactly where it is I need to go still. For those that don't know, it's probably just the top left corner. Or top right corner. Top left, there were mini bosses. That you didn't necessarily need to fight in the first game, but... they really did kind of feel like, what's the word I'm looking for? Hallmarks, I suppose. Checkpoints of one's power. Being able to slay the terrible golem and the succubus. I don't know, I liked it. Oh, that's some sort of Cerberus hellhound, ain't it? Oh, that's a dead end. Like, okay, I don't know if this is one for one the same thing, but at the least, it feels very similar. Kind of hoping that one of those were going to drop something of use. Then again, we've already found medicine. And, we are fairly powerful. Only getting stronger. Got a feeling once we get out of here, we'll be able to upgrade someone's... what's the word I'm looking for? Equipment. Jesus. This is what happens when I start recording the first thing in the morning. Slay the Viking? Was that what they were called? Kill the giant spiders. Good old arachnophobia striking. Yeah, definitely the same layout. I dig that. I freaking love that. Look at this place. Like I've never left. So if, for those that have not seen my previous playthrough of Dragon Ruins 1, this area is essentially in 4 quarters. And we are probably just finishing up, well, not just finishing up. We're doing a bunch of the tinier rooms that were in the first area. For the most part, it was very much divvied up into 4 areas worth of challenging monsters. Over here, another smug griffin. Let's see. I don't want to necessarily push myself too far forward, knowing full well that each of these quarter worth of dungeon are going to be the separate areas. Not necessarily that the monsters are going to get stronger as I go through these areas, but more or less just a quarter at a time. Like, of all the dungeons that I feel, I guess the word I'm looking for is obligated to explore fully. This one being based off of the OG first dungeon's OG design. Yeah. Let's see, and if I remember correct, the fastest way, pretty much right to the end area, was that you went down this hallway, took this, there was a little bit of windiness. I'm saying that this area leads, I'm pretty sure, directly to the... Not directly. Again, whole lot of windiness. Frost giants. Man, these... First game was such a vibe, you know? Like, okay, this is very much bringing the same vibe to the house, but at the same time, it's a different kind of vibe. Like, you do have to do some modicum of thinking in both the games, but they're... When it was described to me as basically a lazy man's dungeon crawler, what with the auto battling and all that fun stuff, I don't know. It's weird to explain. It's just, it's got its own charm to it. The art style really helps. The aesthetic choice of having it so as it's all grained, all grainy looking, that helps too. All of the music is fantastic for setting a mood. Take this, Rolling Rock. And just how relatively simple it is. I don't know. It's a nice chill game to come to after, you know, multiple hour-long stints of grinding in like Pokemon or something. Alright, let's see if we can't go to some of the areas of the Golem and the Succubi first. I'm doubting that they are going to have those guys as, like, bosses. Ooh, that'd be interesting, though. Make it so as the Golem and Succubus are part of the next quests after we've assisted the heroes in passing on. Or maybe they're going to make it so as each of the heroes we face off as a boss. Kind of hoping for the latter. That'd be a neat way to do it. Let me look at this map. I think the best part too is that in the first game you can run into both the golem and the succubus completely by accident, but also not an accident at the same time, because you're trying to explore the entirety of the ruins, trying to find the dragon. I don't remember if there was anything significant about facing off against them besides, like, I don't know, Steam achievements. If there's one thing I really do like about getting most of my games off GOG is not worrying about achievements. Ooh, we're getting some pretty gnarly ghosts. And that samurai is doing his work. Everyone else is relatively fine. The samurai is just like, oh. Like me and Pathfinder last night. That imp is really good at pummeling. I guess with everyone wielding heavy ass armor. Oh, that's a vampire of some sort, ain't he? With everyone wielding some sort of heavy ass armor, I guess their speed is not exactly fantastic. So yeah, the imp is going to be able to get off like 20 attacks before we get a single one off. Said as everyone stood in the same room for a moment going like, hi. And dead. Oh yeah. And then back up. Or this way, up this way. Right, this one was the dead end. I think this one just leads over to the next quadrant. Yeah, this is leading over to the next quadrant. Go back. And there we go. Back we go to exploring. $10,000. So weird to think that's probably the most I've had in a single setting. Right, and then this is going to spiral into where one of the bosses should be. Is it the golem or was it the succubi? I want to say it was the golem, but I don't know. We'll see when we get there. There we go. Rigid leather. Well, I guess there wasn't a super sexy special boss at the end of all that, but hey. It's neat. I mean, we got these other areas to go to anyways first, so. Padded vest. That's a new one. And more random treasure. Steel armor. Don't mind if I do. Take out the Naga, now take a centipede. I guess I'm also a little weird when it comes to some of my dungeon crawlers too. I don't know. Usually I prefer the turn-basedy ones just because I like being able to think through all of my actions and whatnot other than just, oh hey, attack, 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 attack. Even if sometimes it literally is just attack, 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 attack. Ooh, free warp scroll. I think the game's trying to tell me something. I also don't necessarily want to leave right now. Now the question is this trap or is this teleport? Trap. Got it. I knew the difference. It's just I wanted to clear out the dungeon fully, like... Oh no, this is around where the... Yeah, this is where the golem originally was. Neat. Do. Guys are like, that's a Cerberus, isn't it? Evil tryptophobia tree. Tree-tophobia. Ah, free great axe. That probably would have been nice a while ago. More treasure. 31 gold. Not great, but hey. Oh god. Spiders, giants, vampiros. We are kind of looking pretty gnarly up. I mean, pretty good exploration so far. I think we got through a good half-ish of the dungeon. So we're gonna quickly teleport back and be all like, ah. Rest. We do have enough for level ups, but I kind of want to get someone to have a better weapon. But it's not this day, Jesus. And I could upgrade 2 people's armor to scale. Be much heavier though. I guess when I gave someone some armor that wasn't that was middle of the road for both. Oh well. Back to the money grind. Oh. Respawn? Nope, wrong way. No, this is the wrong way too. Okay, I gotta go to the furthest door on the right. There we go. Now we're relatively back on track. Even if some of the ghoulies are creepy. Alright, let's go exploring around these areas first. I got a feeling it's going to be very Deadinsville mostly. That are just a lot of interlocking rooms, as it were. This room goes this way, this room goes that way. Free katanas. Weird ass golems. I probably should have leveled up. I don't know. I'm very back and forth on that matter. I have enough that I can level up most everyone in the party, and if there's another situation where it's like, oh, I can level up twice, I might as well level up twice. At this point, I think I'm more concerned about level ups than I am the gear. Murdered. Come on, kill the frost giant. This is fine, 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 this is fine. I don't know. I just really like the first game, so having us be able to revisit the first game's dungeon is pretty neat. You know, I don't... How many dungeon crawlers have I played for the channel? I know that I played a lot of Metroidvania games. So many Metroidvania games. I kind of want to revisit some of them. Simply because I'm not sure if I've considered... Some of the playthroughs I've done of them have been quote-unquote done justice. Beast Amulet. Like the playthrough for, what was it? Time Jumpers? Time Walkers? That one? That has to be one of my favorite Metroidvanias that I played in a long while. I didn't. Okay. At the least, those were a good series of rooms to get some more healing in. Ow. As I completely undo it by accidentally walking into the trap. Like, I'd love to... Time Spinners? Time Spinners, that was it. Like, I would love to give that a revisit. Part of me wants to revisit OG Hollow Knight. Because I never did finish off the Grim stuff. I haven't gotten all the endings. As painful as some of those are. There's, I'm not gonna do the DLC. If I do ever revisit OG Hollow Knight #1, I am not gonna do the DLC simply because I do not have the skill or patience to be all like, oh yeah, I'm a slay all the gods, or whatever the hell that was all about. Just a modicum of tedium to my brain. Does not spark joy. Ow. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting to the halfway point of exploring the place now. It would have bugged me. Shut up. I guess we're gonna go this way. Although theoretically, I could teleport back, get some healing, and level up. I won't lie, that the level up part is probably the more tantalizing idea. I don't know. Always back and forth about the idea of replaying certain games. Like, if it's been a long ass time, sure. Like, one of the reasons why I also want to maybe redo Hollow Knight is because it's been a long time. What, 7 years? No. Yep. Shit, Hollow Knight is nearly 10 years old. Damn. At least from when I've played it for my channel anyways. But a lot of other tiny rooms that need exploring. Look at the giant crab. Okay. Crab beetle. Yeah, it's just been a while, and my brain's like, okay, but what if? This could be the year of all the revisits. A free mall. Alright. Oh, part of the yawning again. Literally woke up, had cereal, watched a couple of videos, and said, you know what? Record time. Because I know I'm relatively close to the end of the game. What with there only being a couple of quests. Well, a couple of dungeons remaining. And the dungeons are... I just really dig the fact that it was a remake, a remix, or revisit, however they want to describe it, of the very first game's dungeon to get into this part. So cool. I probably could have kept on slaying that dragon over and over and over again for God knows how long. Just the final bit of that of the first game is fantastic. If you haven't played or beaten or watched my playthrough, highly suggest getting the game yourself. It's like $5 if I remember correctly. It's short. I think I beat it in like 2 hours, but it was such a chill experience. I don't know if the idea of it being a chill game was the creator's idea, but you know what? That's what they did. Proper dungeon crawling vibes. I still need to get the soundtrack, which the soundtrack itself is like... The game itself was like $7.99 when I purchased it, and the soundtrack is an additional $5, and... Again, worth. I plan when I do purchase it and start running Pathfinder or whatnot again, to use it for all my dungeon crawling purposes. All of them. Okay, another teleporter. Yeah, probably could use it. But I think I'm going to go ahead, call an episode here first. When we return, we're going to probably finish this dungeon and then spam kill whatever boss is at the very end of it over and over and over again, because I can. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.